But really, when just looking at the Coveo side of things, when I joined, the team was much smaller. We had about like 15-ish product specialists, and the way that they were collaborating together was in a generic Slack channel. And one of the things that really came to my attention is that there was a lot of distraction, a lot of
Mm.
noise. Like every time someone would ask a question, whether it's relevant or not, because we have a good camaraderie in the team and people joke around. So you had 15-ish people just always going to the Slack channel every time there was something in there, whether they could help, whether they could not help. And it was just taking a lot of everybody's time to go and do that. So one of the first things that we kind of did is we said, okay, that is a problem. As much as we like the way people would collaborate, interact on Slack, it was just really cumbersome to navigate, especially if you're looking at the different shifts. Like if they would need to, like if I'm on the night shift and I ask a question in the Slack channel, it's 2 a.m. Eastern. I'm not coming back before midnight. So then I have everybody's conversations in the Slack channels to go through whether someone answered my question or not, because let's not kid ourselves. Not everybody is disciplined. Not everybody replies in threads. So it was a pain point for the team. So when we talked it over and involved people in the team, we said, okay, how can we structure this better? How can we make it easier due to the size of the team, the business need at the time? And what we decided to do is move the collaboration into a collaborative forum that R&D were already using. And what that allowed us to do is kind of widen the scope for collaboration, which means it wasn't just in a standard Slack channel that only support agents were in, but now we had visibility through R&D, and then professional services, product management, and when there was a question, people started chiming in. It was very asynchronous, but still it was much more structured.
Mm-hmm.
The downside of that piece is that it's the ownership piece, right? Is that if there's a thread out there and no one answers, is what's your fallback mechanism?
Mm.
So we had identified people within the support team that were our SMEs or product experts, and they were the fallback mechanism. So as product specialists are really focused on the customer side of things, no one was really monitoring these forums. So it really fell down to those same 4 or 5 individuals to answer questions all the time or follow up with R&D and things like that. So not very scalable when we think about long-term and team's growth and what we needed to do.